Hey guys, um, here we are in back in our code.org course, and the last time we were here, we finished up our section on conditionals, which means we're looking at a new coding concept, and that is functions. And functions are really just a way to condense your code, right? If you're doing something over and over again, and immediately you should be thinking loop, but let's say you're using a similar loop over and over again. You could write that as a function, and then you wouldn't have to bring all of those different blocks in over and over again. You bring them in once and then use that as a function to save some coding time. So that's what I would say is a brief introduction of what a function is, but we'll look at them here. We're back in the Minecraft world, which of course fills my heart with joy because I'm a big fan. And this one starts out pretty gently. In fact, the first 7 or so activities in this assignment really aren't function heavy. You may need to use some loops, you may need to do some other things, but they're pretty straightforward, pretty simple coding that you guys are somewhat familiar with at this point. We get the lesson activity 8, then we'll start looking at some functions and we'll check that out together. So let's go ahead and get started. If we click to activity 1, it's going to start a video right away, and you can see mine didn't because I've been here a second ago. And once you watch that video, and it is worth watching, these videos are fun and informational. Then you get to pick your character. I'm going to pick Alex today. And again, door's locked. Agent here is to help you. So this little guy here, it looks like an iron golem, but tiny, is what they're calling the agent. And what we're going to do is program the agent to do something, and then we'll be able to control Alex or Steve and run around and do stuff. So basically, it's saying make the agent move forward. So here's our agent right here. If we move forward onto that pressure plate, then our door should open. So you can see right here, I've got run. I click the move forward on, I click run. The door is open and I'm out. So Alex is free to run through the flowers. And wait, he's supposed to go get the oh, but there's a diamond behind the house. Yeah, and you're going to see a lot of diamonds hidden in these activities. I would encourage you to see if you can find the way to get to the diamond, because diamonds are a pretty valuable resource in Minecraft. Of course, you're not going to make an enchanting table or anything, but still, it's fun to collect diamonds, or it's not. I don't know. All right, so that one was pretty simple. This next one's a little more complicated. Obviously, that's how this goes, right? So now we want to get the map, snap the code in the workspace to make the agent step on the pressure plate. So if you step on this pressure plate, you'll get the map, but you have to go to this one to get both the diamond and the map. So again, you got some choices to make in terms of what you're doing, but either way, you'll be able to move on, okay? I'm not going to do the code for this one. I think you guys can do this. I'm positive. I have faith in your ability to code here. So I'm going to flash forward to activity 8. Activity 8 is an activity where we're looking at a function, right? So what we have here is, you see there's a function named build bridge. And here's what build bridge does. Move forward, place oak, move forward, place oak, move forward, turn right. Okay, so that's the code that is build bridge. So I'm going to take this build bridge function. I'm going to put 1, 2. I'm going to throw a third one in there. I'll put 3 of them in and see what happens. If I click run, you can see the agent's building a bridge, moving forward, and now he's building another bridge, forward, right, and now here's the third bridge, forward, right, and that's the basic function. Now I can take my Alex and move Alex to the diamond and then to the redstone, which is the goal for this activity. So again, all that function does really is take all those different coding blocks that we had to put in there and makes it so that all I have to do to write this function is use that function name. So once I've designed a function, I can use that function over and over again to make my code writing much simpler than it would otherwise be. All right, so I made it. Let's click continue, and we're going to get another challenge, and you can see this function is a little bit different. We're using the clear path function this time, and again, a new challenge, get to the mine cart. So good stuff. I'm going to flash forward at this point to the end, and you can see this is where I am. I've got activity 12 ready. I've got it geared up, and you can see I've actually already run that. There's my little agent. He's done his coding, and you can see my Alex is just going to jump in a mine cart and ride all over the place. Yeah, it turns out I'm that guy. I did this coding. I might have had just a little bit too much fun with this particular coding exercise. So um, Alex is just going to ride around for a bit. Here's what I want from you. When you're done with your code, you know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a screenshot that includes both your code and the completed progress bar. So here's my progress bar. You can see it's all greened out. I did all that coding. And here's my, oh, that's a lot of code, Mr. Emerson. You might have made a mistake here. So what I probably should have done is write a bigger function that included a loop, because I've used a lot of loops over and over again. You can see even Alex is running in a loop right now. So at any rate, screenshot with both my code and my completed progress bar, submit that screenshot to the exit ticket, turn that exit ticket in, and you're ready to roll today. As always, if you got any questions, you're not sure about something, check with Mr. Emerson, check with Mr. Kizuka. We'll be more than happy to help you with your coding issues. All right, guys, have fun with Minecraft, have fun with some functions, and we'll see you again soon.